Hello, I'm Fleet Admiral J, and welcome to this episode of XCOM 2. So we were so rudely interrupted gathering our supply drop with this council mission. And it's to neutralize a target in an advent vehicle, so it is an enemy VIP inside of a vehicle. And we get a lot of both supplies and intel for this, so that's good.
Setting course for the east.
I'll have to see who I want to bring exactly, because I don't think I necessarily want to bring the AA team. So let's bring our second grenadier, who's still a lieutenant. Let's bring our second ranger. Let's bring our second and third rangers instead of our first and second rangers. So this is gonna kind of be half A team, half B team. Let's bring Putin. I mean, our two sharpshooters are both lieutenants, so. But since this looks like it's gonna be a time mission, let's bring Putin. And I might bring Mead and Sofa Set, because it would be nice to have someone who has some hacking ability, but I really do need to train up some people. So we have a squatty, corporal, 3 lieutenants, and that's still a lot of high-ranking people. Maybe I should bring Buford as a sergeant, as our grenadier. That way we have a squatty, corporal, sergeant, lieutenant, and captain. I think that's basically 5 ranks in a row. The only rank we aren't bringing is rookie, which I don't have any of right now anyway. Speaking of which, I need to start training rookies again. I stopped because I didn't have money. But I need to do that once I get supplies again. So let's make things available. Let's make sure people's guns are correct color, because I'm obsessive about that. So George Meade. Your gun looks correct. Your gun looks correct. Okay. Now for you, wasn't there an aim upgrade? Yes. So what I was thinking is that Putin could have both the scope and the aim PCS, because the pistol has a little lower aim than his sniper rifle. But if I can get his aim up for the pistol, that will be fantastic. So he has 94 plus 10 aim. Sofa set. The +1 mobility would be good for my scouts. Again, let's see what weapon upgrades we can put on here. So we have a superior stock. We have 1 superior stock, 1 superior hair trigger. The laser sight makes critical chance better. Advanced stock, regular hair trigger, 2 auto loaders. So what's your aim like? Not fantastic. So the stock might be good for you. That's 3 guaranteed damage per shot. I also have to figure out... I don't know if I put anything on... on EJ's gun. Do you have any upgrades on your gun? You don't. Is there any guns... Okay, I perhaps didn't put anything on... Well, I didn't carry his body back anyway. So it doesn't really matter. Let's see, you are our Phantom, aren't you? So having the 1+ mobility would be great on you. Yeah, you don't have a PCS yet. So let's give you the mobility one. Your mobility is now 13. You know what? Superior hair trigger, I think, would be great for you. Has a 15% chance that the shot will not cost an action. So basically, when you finally reveal and fire, there's a chance that you could actually get multiple shots off. Again, I almost don't feel like adding things to people's guns unless they're really, like, lieutenants and higher. Okay, so now let's see what we want to bring grenade-wise and whatnot. So again, I think I'm going to give you the incendiary. I'm going to give you the smoke grenade. Regular plasma grenade. I am going to give you... med kit, I guess. You don't have any of the upgrades. But, I think I'm gonna give you the fire rounds. Because you could shoot... Let me look at your upgrades, your abilities. So you have Quick Draw. Firing your pistol with the first action doesn't end your turn. And Lightning Hands. And Return Fire. So you could conceivably have an enemy shoot at him and he shoots back. Lightning Hands, Quick Draw, then his regular pistol shot. And he could potentially kill, or at least... shoot at and potentially set on fire 4 people in a single turn. So definitely want something that can do damage beyond just hitting them would do. Keeping the Mimic Beacon with you is probably a good choice. So we have we have AP rounds and we have Talon rounds. Well, I could give... Maybe I want to give the Talon rounds to you. Which means I need to give the smoke grenade to someone else. Well, giving it to our other... Giving that to Sofaset makes some amount of sense, being a support. And then I guess our... I guess you can get these rounds. Just don't die. Because I don't want to lose them. So this is a difficult mission, so we're probably looking at 8 to 10 aliens, not including reinforcements. We don't have the Shadow Chamber, so we can't really see yet.
Sky Ranger
in position for deployment.
Probably more than that, because easy was normally about 6.
In dealing with a VIP thought to be working with the aliens. The target is being moved by Advent forces through this area via one of their transport vehicles. Capture the VIP if possible. Engage as needed. Don't let the alien forces stand in your way.
Medium was probably 8 to 9, so hard might be 10 to 11. That I don't know if that takes into account you know, type of enemies either. So, probably a good expectation would be four pods of 3 aliens. Operation Spider Breaker. Central Ward, Cairo. Such lag. Seems a little more laggy tonight than normal.
Menace 1-5,
Oh,
target
gee, okay,
location
so the
confirmed.
quickest route's probably going through the
Eliminate all
building.
hostile contacts.
I mean, that's not ideal by any means of
Entering squad concealment.
imagination. Probably 2 moves from the VIP. Now I have to be careful here because there are a lot of
On my way.
windows. Don't see anyone yet.
Let's do this.
The problem with this is that
Solid copy.
if we do go through the building, we're going to be revealed. Like, no question.
No need to ask twice. No need to ask twice.
So I don't see.
Position confirmed.
I don't think that's a door. Maybe it is a door. The really big door.
Roger. Got
But
my
that,
eyes
I
on
don't know if that would... I know crashing through doors reveals you.
Headed there now.
We could try going over. I want to wait until next turn to do that, though.
Heading out. Moving on target location. Orders confirmed. On the move. Moving to designated position. Headed there now.
Hopefully everyone can get on the roof in one turn. Oh, okay, so I just thought of something else
Affirmative.
that I want to
Covering the eyes
do
on the prize. I'm on it.
when I get supplies, and that's get a spider suit.
Hostiles on the move.
Okay, so there's some... Oh. They might see us. No, they don't. Yet. Okay, so let's run you up here.
Heading out.
There is no one on the roof. Fantastic.
Closing on target position now.
There is something we can hack, though. kind of don't want to do
Understood.
that.
Moving out.
I guess I can see what it is.
Closing on target position now. Moving to position.
It would have to be a pretty high percentage. Oh, Sophicet. Why do you have such low movement? Also, it's going to be our not great, our noob doing it. Well, I can look.
Infiltrating access point.
I have a feeling, especially with him. There's definitely Muton and stuff down there. Recover a small cache of alien. I might wait and see if I can do this with Sophicet. That's not bad, and the percentages aren't bad. So we definitely have an Archon.
On Overwatch. Eyes on the prize. I'm on it. Affirmative. Covering now. On Overwatch.
There's something out there.
Now, when we reveal this Muton, we are going to want to make sure we kill it immediately. So I want to make sure that everyone can get to some...
Moving to designated position. Heading there now.
The aliens may have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
I mean, it looks like I can... It looks like I can just get up here. Well, let's...
Whatever you say.
Yeah, I know.
Target identity confirmed. They've got our position.
Someone saw him. Someone below.
Advent forces on the ground.
And they saw him. That is the opposite of good. Okay. First off...
Fire in the hole!
Because they can throw grenades up here, which will knock the floor... Literally knock the floor out from under us. You know, the Mimic Beacon might not be a bad play here.
Okay, I'll go.
Don't know if you can see anyone from here. You can. You could possibly kill him. Excellent.
Check it before you get too close.
That apparently weakened floor, which isn't ideal. Let's shoot him and set him on, hopefully on fire.
Armor still holding.
I don't really care about the alien alloys at this point. At least we got the Mutons. I'm still thinking about throwing out the Mimic Beacon. Because there are so many things out here. Well, we have a Heavy Lancer, which is not good. We still have the... and we have a Shield Bearer, too. Let's try to get the Lancer so it doesn't kill us. Or otherwise. Oh, okay. It's not fantastic.
That won't do it.
You... okay. You have combat protocol. You can't kill the Archon with it. Apparently that's the only thing you can see as well. Well, I guess just take the shot. You're the only one left? I mean... don't think he'll be revealed there. I think they can all see him up there. That might hopefully draw them up here as well. Oh, they still saw that. He's burning, though, I mean... has so much HP, it doesn't matter, but I guess... oh. Okay, he does see it. Shoo! He's only going to be able to take one more hit, I think. But at least the Archon's up top. Okay, good. The Stun Lancer is going.
They're on the move!
Miss. Miss. Oh, no. Oh, he missed.
Taking fire
Wait.
over here.
Why is he damaged? Oh, no, that was the Stun Lancer who's damaged. Okay, so he's done. So, we still have... this guy might do Blazing Pinions. Or he might thwap someone really hard. No, he probably actually can't do Blazing Pinions because he's on fire. Ow. Okay. So yeah. Let's... you have the higher critical chance. So let's have you shoot at him. I mean, had 20 critical chances from just from the Talon round, so I mean, why not? Dodge. That's not good. Let's move you into some cover. I probably should have fired, moved, then fired. I didn't think about that. Well, he's dead. But I still, I think, could have gotten 2 rounds if I did it the other way. Promotion earned, if you survive. Alpha 1 is the one that was hit.
Finally.
Oh boy.
tired of waiting around.
See, he floats, so taking out... Oh, whoops. That was a mistake. Well, Overwatch, I guess.
On Overwatch.
The problem with you is you can't reach him. To heal him yet. Oh my god, this Archon's gonna kill one of us. You can feel it already. Well, you know what? I might actually take a shot at this other Archon because that at least will make it to where we're only dealing with one. So I'm not gonna kill the other.
Target
We
neutralized.
still have this
Need to
shield
get a
bearer to
closer
deal
look.
with too. Looks like he's gonna go after the heavy. Missed. It's what I was kind of hoping he might do. Doc, please.
Damage here.
He's gonna shield himself. Oh, and that did this. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, see, and he's inside, so there really isn't a good way to get to him. So, again, Talon rounds. Hopefully we can get a crit. Only 67% hit, even with him standing right next to me. Should be able to get 2 pistol shots off. I think. Yes. And he's burning. Okay.
Oh, I definitely got that one. Let's move already.
So let's move you out here.
Got it
Overwatch.
covered.
Let's move you here and heal Alpha 1.
You're gonna be fine.
Let's get him out here
Tired of
to
waiting around.
Overwatch. Oh, yeah, okay. He... You know, I might throw smoke up here as well. I don't want to fire at her.
Overwatch.
Is that it? Okay, so let's throw smoke. Cover you two because you're the two. You're the
Clouds
two.
away.
The two injured guys. And also the two most likely to get a shot
We
off
got him on
at.
the run.
Missed.
Not good.
That's an interesting place for him to go. only 37%, and that's not really like destructible either, is it? There's no... Oh, there we go. We can hit him without getting...
Bombs away!
without getting the car that the VIP's in. Oh, or not. VIP's definitely dead. Unless they move. Which, you know, I guess if they die, then they die. Okay.
Hostile neutralized.
So let's
I'm trusting you here.
move people. Well, I don't actually want to Overwatch. Because just in case she moves.
Ready to go.
Let's rock. Ready to go.
Okay, so let's just end. Oh, it didn't blow up. Okay, so let's keep you up here because you need to reload. But everyone else, you can actually reconceal. So go ahead and do that.
They won't see a thing. Closing on target position now.
You can see if there's anyone between us and the extraction point.
On the move.
Oh, whoops. Is she on fire?
Ready to go.
What's over there?
Well, I'm gonna put you here just in case the car decides to go boom.
Let's move already.
No problem, boss.
Is that everyone on the ground? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it is.
Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch.
She's on fire.
Understood. Moving out. Advent troops here.
Oh, bollocks.
Status confirmed. Target package in custody.
And you can't do anything. Okay.
Roger that.
I can take out your cover, but that's about it. Maybe that's enough. Maybe I'll see if anyone else can do a better job taking out your cover. Probably not.
Here I come.
I didn't know that knocking her out would take a turn. You don't have any grenades left.
I can handle that.
You could conceivably take a sniper shot, but yeah, okay. So what I'm gonna do... I hate throwing a grenade without doing damage, but I really need to take your cover. So I am going to use sniper shot. 99% to kill this heavy lancer. Or at least to hit it. Dodged. All the dodges. You're out of... Oh, right, because you threw the grenade. 74%.
Well, how about that?
79% on that captain. Is anyone other than you left? Not really. Well, I mean, your conceal is kind of useless at this point. I can kill them. 89% flank. So I think we just have a shield bearer left who might shield bear himself. Which would be the, I guess, ideal. Oh, you're shooting.
Okay, this is bad. Enemies moving on our position.
Oh, great.
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your current position.
Well, and we have 3 turns left too. So I mean, we're gonna have to start moving that way, or I think we're all gonna have to at least
ready to move.
make a move back that way.
Getting it done.
So you can get there in 1 turn. I know you can get there in 1 turn. So if you can kill this shield bearer, then everyone can get out next turn. Oh, clutch. Absolute clutch.
Finally.
On Overwatch.
Affirmative, moving out. Got it covered.
Can you get out in 1 turn? You can. So I'm just going to Overwatch you where you
Moving
are.
to Overwatch.
You can't quite get out in 1 turn. But it doesn't... Well, okay, you can't reload. You just go ahead and head back here then. Because if you have to reload, then there's kind of no point.
Advent troops here.
It'd be nice if we got a last-second kill here, but... I mean, I could try to take some shots from...
Enemy is still out. That didn't do much.
We could also try taking some shots from the extraction zone.
Moving out.
Not going to matter for you because
Whatever you
reload's going
say.
to end your turn.
Good to go.
So make sure you are actually in the extraction zone. You are, and you don't have shot, okay? You may...
Moving out.
You... Oh, you have a shot. I guess that was just
Let's move already.
You're in it and you don't have a shot.
Running.
So this is everybody. I probably could have done a lightning hand since... he probably could have gotten 2 shots off, though I don't know if he had anyone. Oh well.
VIP security.
Clear everybody out. 2 turns left, too.
Firebrand, VIP is secure.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
4 injuries. Because revealing 2 groups at once, especially one that... 2 mutons, 2 archons... You know, at once, not the best for unit health. So that was 9 soldiers, but so I think the difficult had a combination of unit type and number. Yeah, Putin. Even if he didn't have the most damage dealt, he was probably MVP, especially with that last shield bearer attack. Clutch. That made it to where I could run back and get in position to leave that turn without having to worry about taking shots at the shield bearer along the way. He made a lot of clutch shots. He killed that Archon with the 2 shots as well. And I actually made a mistake there once with him where I moved him and then shot when I should have shot, moved, and then shot again. Because if he shoots as the first action, it doesn't cost an action? I don't think. Or... is it doesn't cost an action, or it doesn't in the turn? If it doesn't in the turn, then he wouldn't have been able to shoot again. If it didn't cost an action, then he could have shot, moved, and shot. So maybe it didn't matter in that case. Get confused on exactly the wording of the ability. I'm sure I can go check. He got promoted anyway, so I'll be able to look it up. I don't know if anyone else got promoted. I don't remember seeing anything. I wonder if you get more XP based on the type of enemy you kill. Or if it's if the kill equals X XP. Well, 4 people were wounded. One of them apparently didn't get wounded enough to actually be wounded. We have 2 gravely wounded and a wounded. 4 people got promoted. Excellent. So our squaddy got promoted. So again, I think I might, since I switched Doctor to being pure battle and Sova said it's pure combat, I think I'm going to make you a mix of the 2. So medical protocol, because healing people with the gremlin, always nice. Our corporal got promoted to sergeant. Ooh, and we got a hidden ability. Guardian, with every successful Overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance that another shot will be taken. That's nice. So again, I think I'm going to go down the... You know what? Because again, I have a Phantom Ranger and an Assault Ranger. So maybe I should do a Ranger that kind of does a mix. You know, in this case, I would get the 25 aim and bonus critical hit chance when concealed, so this would only happen once per mission. You know, because normally with Shadow this would allow him to lift an Overwatch shot by shooting the Overwatcher, potentially. Especially if the Overwatcher is in a difficult to reach place. But I actually might go with Shadow Strike. Fortunately, our Sergeant didn't get promoted. Sorensen didn't get promoted. Putin did. Oh, and he got a hit in Philly. Oh, Phantom. When the squad is revealed, the soldier remains concealed. You know what? That's not actually... Can I not have that? Because that means he's basically useless on Overwatch shots. Unless I take it with him. Like when we... like when we reveal ourselves. That means if I put him into Overwatch, he's not going to shoot because he's not going to be revealed. I mean, I guess I could always shoot him after the fact or take the first shot with him. But Face Off is the one I like. The one I've been looking for. Fire once at every visible enemy with your pistol. The Killzone is great, but since he's a pistol guy. So this means... So for example, on that turn, when we had 2 Mutons, 2 Archons, a Shield Bearer, and a Lancer, he could have taken 6 shots and set them all on fire. So quick draw. Firing your pistol with your first action no longer ends your turn. So it would have just cost an action. So I guess it ended up not mattering. I could have moved and then shot, or shot and then moved. It doesn't matter the order. Just means that if I had shot first, I could have then moved later. And then Sovaset is gravely wounded, unfortunately. Guardian, with every successful Overwatch... Okay, so this is the ability the other guy got. With every successful Overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance another shot will be taken. Now with that... That was given on my... That was given on Boy Racer, wasn't it? So we'll have to see how long they are out. Kelly Nichols. Enemy VIP recovered. Again... See, I have people set to be enemy VIPs or dark VIPs. So I don't know why they're not being pulled out as being dark VIPs. Maybe you have to set someone to only be a dark VIP? I don't know.
Hello, Commander.
186 supplies, 105 intel. So there were a couple things I wanted to do, and I'm trying to remember what they were. Oh, right, I wanted to build...
Just give the word and I'll get started, Commander.
I wanted to build a cyber suit. Or not a cyber suit, a spider suit. Apparently he's in the proving grounds.
I wonder if this is what it was like in the old days. Always on edge, ready for a fight on a moment's notice. Certainly keeps you on your toes.
It is. That doesn't cost any supplies. It's Stun Lancer corpses, which I'm sure I have plenty of at this point. 1 Elerium core, so that will take one of the cores. 5 alien alloys, 5 Elerium crystals. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, because that is fan. I've seen Christopher Odd using that with his sniper, and oh my god. That's just brilliant.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
So we have experimental, so these basically are just queuing them up. So experimental grenades in 5 days, Skulljack in 12, Spider Suit in 16. So they'll get done when they get done. Right, I wanted to start training people as well. Let's see how long people are out. 8 days, 8 days, 7 days. So not... So if I can get away with it, I want to wait until Sovaset is back before doing the black site. So let's recruit. We have Janice Rand, the Star Trek character. There we go. We have BLT, who at least used to watch me a lot. Actually, really the first person who used to watch me.
Advent Therapy Clinic. A few minutes under the knife, and you've got a clean bill of health. Too bad you need a chip to get in.
Yeah. Sarah Kerrigan, which is obviously from StarCraft. Zia Nintendo, which is someone I know. Not necessarily in the streaming crowd, but... Tim Brown, that's Niche, I believe. James Longstreet, Civil War General. Joshua Chamberlain, Civil War General. Worf, still, obviously Star Trek. Burnside, Civil War General. Lobster, Twitch streamer. Nubius Maximus, another Twitch streamer. Dax, obviously another Star Trek. McCoy, Star Trek. Tanuki Chow, another Twitch streamer. So since, you know, since this is one of the 3 people... Okay, so on my Twitch stream, there were 3 people who just never showed up. Ever, ever, ever. The only thing I can figure why is because maybe they would have been given to me on one of those scans that give you rookies, and I never did it. And maybe it's like, well, sorry, you abandoned them to their doom. And that was Sovaset, Ty, and BLT. So Sovaset and Ty are already in this game. And so both because he was such a loyal viewer for so long, you know, things always happen that cause people to go away for a while. I understand that. But he was basically my first viewer, a loyal viewer for so long, and he got screwed out of being out of my first game. I will add him to this one. So congratulations, BLT. I need to know what I want to train him as, however. So we have 4 Grenadiers, 5 Rangers, 3 Specialists, 3 Sharpshooters. So probably 2 of my 3 Specialists are out injured. That's not fantastic. But, so probably a Grenadier. And then if I'm going to bring 2 Specialists out, I probably actually want to have about as many Specialists as well. What's this? Resistance comms at capacity. Right. Because I have someone helping build the Psi Labs, and I have 2 people clearing this. So getting an engineer wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. What am I researching? Supply drop available, yes. And we have a supply thing to scan. Illyrium in 2 days. Okay, so let's finish this supply drop. We can go scan that Illyrium, or not the Illyrium, the other supply, since we're gonna have to wait for Sofaset to come back anyway. We have supplies. And it's actually just literally right
Avenger
here.
Plotting new course.
We're gonna get Illyrium like right now.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
So we can upgrade power to an Illyrium conduit. That is absolutely fantastic. That will basically, we'll probably have all the power we'll ever need from that one power. That one power slot. We can research plasma rifles, and we can research power armor. Now, those are probably, again, going to be... Well, not actually too terrible. 14 days, 15 days. Let's get these out of the way, though, because they're really, really fast.
Physically, the Advent shield bearers are quite similar to the bulk of Advent's forces, and that they are the
Why don't
product
I
of
have an
careful
Archon?
genetic engineering that generally mirrors the human form. Most of their unique qualities come from a difference in equipment and armor. Components I'm sure Shen would have an interest in examining.
So I'm guessing missions where we have to evac out, we don't get the bodies of the people we killed, which makes sense. Because I just noticed, I'm like, we don't have an Archon autopsy.
Quietly glancing at the scar on my neck. If I wasn't forced to remove the chip myself, the incisions might have been cleaner.
So that will be 3 days. experimental grenade in 4, training BLT in 4, and then this will be done. Have to see if we get anything else. Okay.
These findings will likely prove crucial to our ongoing efforts, Commander.
We might get
These
interrupted
shield
by
bearers are
guerrilla
not all
ops.
that dissimilar from their various Advent peers. Their armor is perhaps the most distinctive feature differentiating them.
Experimental armor might be useful. I might try to get a couple, at least if I have some Illyrium cores to spare. Otherwise, probably either grenades or the ammo would be more useful. Let's do Berserker. I'm trying to remember what this gives me. We'll find out in 5 days.
Fearsome creature, long referred to as a Berserker, is clearly a genetic relation to the other mutant species we have encountered in the field. For reasons yet unknown, this particular variant is unique in that it is altogether consumed by what can only be described as blind rage, a thirst for combat, unlike any other creature we've encountered.
Acid grenade. Okay, so I think that gives us all our 3 main types of grenades that we normally would research from this. Acid, gas, and firebomb. So with the mod that I have, we can buy grenades from engineering if we have one in supply. So they cost us an Illyrium core like researching them do, plus some supplies. So it actually costs a little bit more to buy them in engineering, which I think is fair, because you're basically paying for the convenience. But that means, especially now, I don't know if it takes time. It may still take time until we research the thing where we can do it instantly. I haven't tried it yet, but that means basically if I'm like, I want another incendiary grenade, I can just go to engineering and buy it, instead of going to the proving ground and hoping that's what I get. Because I can't think of any other type of grenade that we research. Those are always the 3 that I get. So that means we are doing Skulljack next in 7 days. Okay, training BLT is done. So, congratulations. Let me fix your gun. Lots, apparently. Okay, so whoever we get next, I think I'm going to make as another specialist. We'll see if there's another streamer. We have Niche, we have Nubius Maximus. Nubius is who I'm kind of leaning towards recruiting. They are here, right? We have Rand, Kerrigan. Lobster. There, okay, there's Nubius. Yeah, I don't see anyone else. So I think I'm going to recruit you and turn you into another specialist. Low scientists. Well, I can go to, when this is done scanning, assuming something doesn't come up. This is going to be the last thing we do, it looks like, unless a mission comes up.
Strategic resource
70
located.
supplies. Let's fly back to
Setting
HQ.
course for East
We can
Africa.
see what we can buy here. We have quite a few supplies.
Welcome, Commander.
We can buy scientists a Cairo Sulu. That may be worth it. Whew. 210 supplies, though. Yikes. I guess the question, though, then is... what else are we going to spend supplies on necessarily? We could spend... Well, when we start getting plasma stuff, that's going to cost a lot. The research times aren't terrible. There's no need to get a sharpshooter. I don't think we need rapid construction. I mean, we scan at Resistance Headquarters so little.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
They want alien alloys, laser sight, and faceless corpses. Well, I don't think you're going to get any of those. We might be able to sell you some sectoid corpses. I don't like going below 10. Yeah. Everything else, I just kind of feel like we don't have enough that I feel comfortable selling. What are you willing to sell? Berserker and Autopsy so fast that this is stupid. We could buy Matthew Inman, this is the oatmeal guy, I believe, as a specialist at lieutenant rank. Only 90 intel. And I have 436. We have superior speed, which I just put a speed in my concealment guy. But it might be worth... This is only 35 intel. Superior focus. Now, we already have a focus one. It might already be superior. Superior extended magazine. That is almost definitely worth it. The question is, who should I put this on? But, I mean, it's worth it regardless. Superior stock. Again, this would allow 3 damage, so almost certainly worth it. Again, superior speed, I almost feel like is worth it. I may go look to see what focus one we have. I guess it doesn't really matter who I pick. We have advanced focus. So presumably superior focus would be even better than that. I kind of hate the fact that I just used my speed, my mobility. And now we got a better one. I think I will get that, and then I can give the other one to whoever needs will.
Market is open.
You know, I mean, I don't think I need... I mean, I'm down to 321 intel because I just bought 4 things. So now I'm not sure I have the intel that I really want to... I mean, it takes 25 supplies and 5 days to train this for someone. I mean, this is a lieutenant. But, I mean, I already have 2 lieutenant specialists as it is. And I'm not really hurting on them. So, I'm not sure, did Sovaset get healed? 1 day. So let's... I'm just going to go ahead and replace your... Because you have speed, which is +1 mobility. I'm just going to go ahead and replace it with this. I'm going to lose the regular speed PCS because we don't have the thing that where you can reuse them, but I don't really care. So that makes your mobility 15. So you should be able to... I think you move... I'm trying to remember which way the tiebreaker goes, because I think mobility is total movement points over 2 moves. At least I want to say that. And if that's the case, I don't know. It's going to be 7 and 8. I don't know which it splits on. Let's go through some of these weapon upgrades. So you have a regular stock. I might give you the superior stock. I mean, again, that's going to cost me the regular stock. But I think that means both of my top specialists would have a superior stock, which would be fantastic. Now, Putin... See, Putin giving... Normally, I might give an expanded magazine to Putin, or a sharpshooter. That doesn't make as much sense for him, because he's going to be using his pistol so much, which has unlimited ammo anyway. Now, giving it to Man in Hands might make more sense. Especially when she gets kill zone. What's the autoloader? First reload doesn't... Yeah, so... That... I don't think we have an advanced autoloader or anything, do we? No, we don't. But... The superior magazine would make it to where she gets 6 shots before reloading, and she has a reload that doesn't cost an action. So she could conceivably shoot 12 turns in a row, taking multiple shots in a turn because of that one upgrade ability, which she will get the next time she levels up, notwithstanding. So I guess the question here is... So I have auto loaders. First reload does not cost an action. I have 2 of these. I kind of feel like putting those on my grenadiers because, again, they only can take 3 shots. You know, so being able to reload and then fire again immediately is probably not a bad thing. First reload. One day. So you have the superior stock. So increases critical hit chance by 10. You know what? This might go good on the guy... Who's the guy who already has the plus 20 critical chance? Because this would make it to where he would have plus 30 critical chance. I want to say it's one of my rangers, and I don't think it's him. Was it him? I don't think it was him. He has, okay, so he has serial as an added thing. Every kill made with your shotgun actions will be refunded. Someone has something that gives them the added critical chance. And I'm trying to remember who it is. See, it doesn't say anything here. You don't have a combat sim. Well, okay, the superior is only plus 20. This wasn't as great of an improvement as I was thinking it might be. Yeah, you just have the stock. That's not... Unless it was a... You don't have a PCS. So you have lightning reflexes. What's Guardian again? Oh, every successful Overwatch shot. Phantom. Not sure how useful that is in the end. At least for you. Haven't been looking at... What's yours? You have superior speed as well. Oh, right. Right, that's the... Duh. What's this one? Advanced Perception. +9 aim. That's right, you have 2 added aim ones. I don't know. I thought someone had +20 critical chance. It's the Talon rounds that give it. That's right. But that means I'd have to give the Talon rounds to whoever had that every time to get the double up bonus. I'm glad I just spent 10 minutes trying to look for that. Okay, so we have the alloys, so we probably just as well go down and scan that until whoever comes back. I guess I'll just scan until the Berserker autopsy's done. Or until we get a Guerrilla Ops mission. Okay, we've acquired targets for our next Guerrilla Ops mission. So we have Avatar Project Minor Breakthroughs. So that's probably the one we want to do. Recover item from Advent Train. So that's going to be a hacking one. Operation Storm Wheel. We get a scientist. Montgomery Scott even. Actually, shouldn't Montgomery Scott be an engineer? Game! Get your Star Trek right. You got it right with Chapel. I mean, she's a doctor. Scientist is close enough. Come on, but you got to make Scott an engineer. I mean, I guess scientist works. But, I mean, just for lulz, let's see what these other ones are. Destroy relay, you get supplies. The alien facility counter goes down by 2. Then this one's going to counter the hidden event. Protect the device. So yeah, I believe we are going to do this one. We get a scientist, which the game has been nagging on us that we need. And it counters the thing that I wanted to counter in the first place. So we will do that next time. So thank you for watching this longer than normal episode. We're over an hour now, almost an hour and a quarter. And I hope to see you for the next episode.